An eagle's favorite tactic is to rush at prey with a stone from above and deliver a crushing blow with their claws, which look like huge hooks. This tactic is so effective that an eagle can defeat an animal 10 times heavier than itself. Now you will see the most epic attacks of these birds of prey. Eagles are real-life fighters. They know a lot about air combat tactics. Look how a bird of prey attacked a goose right in flight. A powerful blow that knocks down a bird like a bullet. She tries to stay in the air, leaving a trail of torn fluff behind her. But the eagle breaks her spine and finishes her off. Predators often attack prey that exceeds their mass. But eagles in this regard are the record holders among vertebrates. A feathered warrior attacks a deer, an animal almost 10 times heavier than itself. But despite this advantage, the ungulate is not able to escape. The enemy's grip is so powerful. The first blow of the eagle has already caused internal damage to the deer. He tries to fight back, to escape, but soon the bird gets to his neck with its curved beak. This fox thought that the eagle wanted to steal his prey. No, the eagle wanted to catch the fox himself. The bird strikes with jeweler's precision and with such tremendous force that it literally demolishes the victim. The fox flies up to the height of a man, does a few somersaults, and it becomes a dinner for the eagle. In addition, the golden eagle can deliver a crushing blow to the fox so as to drag it along the ground and stun it. Although the fangs and agility of the red robber cannot be underestimated, and he could bite the throat of the enemy, the feathered easily suppresses him. The struggle on Earth ends with the saddest outcome for the fox. The golden eagle quickly overcomes him due to the fact that it balances with the help of wings. This gives him the opportunity to fight with both clawed paws at once and leaves the fox no chance. It turns a predator that often preys on birds into a victim. This powerful bird is a real magician, isn't it? Definitely deserves your like on this video. In general, eagles are a whole group of birds that belong to daytime predators. This family also includes hawks, buzzards, kites, as well as old world vultures, snake eaters, and some other birds. Falcons and ospreys are their closest relatives. They are called daytime predators as opposed to owls, nocturnal predators. And the definition perfectly describes the lifestyle that eagles lead. They eat only meat and hunt prey during daylight hours. Moreover, eagles attack victims right in the air, during flight, and also attack those animals that are on the ground. This makes the birds quite versatile fighters who are able to adapt well to different conditions. Eagles have several superpowers, opportunities and advantages of a unique body structure that take them to a completely different level relative to most other birds. First of all, it's super speed. You may know that the fastest mammal is the cheetah, which accelerates to an incredible 74 miles per hour, 119 kilometers per hour, which is almost twice the speed of a horse and 3 times that of human athletes. So, the peregrine falcon easily demolishes the cheetah. The cat would envy this speed. Over 200 miles per hour, 322 kilometers per hour, this bird is the fast animal in the world, and its advantage is simply huge. In general, they are one of the best masters of flight. Birds of prey are able to both plan on ascending air currents that save energy and engage in active flight, vigorously moving their wings and thereby gain tremendous speed. But they move the fastest when they fall with folded wings. Of course, someone might say that these birds are cheaters. After all, they achieve such incredible speed thanks to special tactics. Falcons and hawks soar up and then fold their wings and fall like a stone on their prey. That is, gravity becomes their accelerator. But in fact, this is another superpower of daytime birds of prey. Jewelry eagle does not care about the reputation of this enemy. The bird is so strong that it can attack a wolf and take away its prey immediately after hunting. The golden eagle attacks the predator from above. Of course, a wolf is not a timid beast at all. He will fight back fiercely. Besides, he also surpasses the bird in mass and physical strength. But this golden eagle is a real champion in hand-to-hand combat. He spreads his huge wings over the wolf, hovers in the air, and strikes a series of powerful blows. The claws of the bird do not allow the wolf to reach him with his teeth. The reaction of the golden eagle is lightning fast. He hits accurately and the wolf barely saves his eyes. That is, for some time she flew blindly at great speed, risking crashing into rocks. At the same time, when a bird strikes with its claws, the feathers of the victim fly around like some kind of strange fan. And all because of the huge force that the predator puts into each throw. Even if the prey has time to react at the last moment, turns around and meets the enemy with its own claws, this will not slow down our hero, not for 1 second. It suppresses the prey's resistance in an instant. But even knowing the flying skills of falcons and eagles, it is difficult to understand how confident they feel in the air. It seems as if they are not afraid of falling whatsoever. Here, a peregrine falcon attacked another to take away its prey. At the same time, there was no brutal fight. The duel was surprisingly elegant. This duel could be filmed in 2022, and she could win the final competition for the most honest dogfight in the world. It would be much easier to attack the opponent from above. But instead, the falcon flew up to the competitor from below, made a barrel right in flight, hovering with its paws up. In this position, he carefully grabbed the prey right in the paws of the opponent. As a result, 2 birds lost their balance. For most birds, this would have been a fatal ending, but these falcons spent less than a second to restore flight. And then they flew together, competing in the tug of prey. Pay attention that they do not try to hit each other with either claws or beaks. Why do you think these birds are so noble with each other? Is this an instinctive behavior or a character trait of these individuals? Share your opinion in the comments. Amazing solidarity and honor, which does not negate their commitment at all. Both peregrine falcons risk themselves, but try to keep their prey until the last. Human pilots on their fighters can fly at a speed several times faster than the speed of sound. But they are far from the freedom that these birds know. At the same time, both birds not only survived, but maintained good neighborly relations. One of them unhooked in time, leaving the winner lunch. But with prey, birds of prey do not play chivalrous behavior. Here you can see how parents feed their offspring. Their nest is safely hidden in the thickets. The kids scream and open their mouths as wide as possible to be the first to receive a treat from their parents. But the family idyll is violated by a predator who has found the prey's lair. Parents are not around, they cannot cope with such a threat and had to run. For a carnivorous feathered, this is a real gift. He just takes one of the chicks and takes it to his nest. A light snack for the capture of which almost no effort was spent. If there was such an opportunity, would you intervene in this situation? Answer in the comments. And this duel is one of the coolest aerial duels between a bird of prey that has only been caught in the camera lens lately. The golden eagle is one of the largest and most powerful birds. And for him, even the black vulture is not a fellow, but a potential prey. However, although the golden eagle wants to eat this feathered one, it does not attack it like a defenseless goose. The golden eagle is going on a frontal attack. He flies straight at the opponent and gives him a chance to put his clawed paws forward. What is this, if not the nobility of a real warrior? A powerful blow occurs, and both birds collide like two air rams. And then, the golden eagle hits the opponent with a wing from a turn, like a master of some bird martial arts. But the vulture did not lose his balance, the opponents uncoupled. Both survived this fight, which was too close to the ground to continue. True golden eagles are not always so noble. This bird just brushed away the falcon with one lightning strike. So, it's worth remembering, there are always sharper claws and stronger wings. When an eagle knocks down a victim and forces her to ride on rocky ledges, it's spectacular. But in the arsenal of the bird, there are also more impressive techniques for using gravity for their own purposes. Really huge eagles can lift even a fawn or a kid into the air, into a huge height. Then the bird simply releases the prey, and she flies from the height of the 10th floor with a completely predictable ending. The feathered one can only go down and start eating or take the remains of the prey to his nest. This way, it is possible to significantly save energy. The wingspan of some birds of prey can reach 6 or even 6.5 feet, 1.8 or even 2 meters. So it can show that these are massive creatures. They are powerful, but in fact much lighter than it seems. Eagles are 3 or 4 times lighter than wolves, which are comparable to birds in size. So a mountain goat is 5 times heavier than a feathered one. It is difficult to cope with such an opponent. An eagle can cling to him and literally ride him. But in order to defeat the prey faster and more reliably, you have to push it off the cliff.